Hi, my name is Maddie and this is my veterinary technician, Kristen. Today I will be demonstrating how to properly place a splint on a cat's broken leg. So it is very important for a splint to be placed when a fracture occurs. This will ensure that the bones heal properly in place, especially if the fracture is displaced or causes the bone to bend in any type of way. This means that the bones, ligaments, and tissues surrounding the broken bone need to be immobilized to prevent further damage and further bone breakage of any type. So we have Cricket here today. She has a transverse non-displaced fracture in her right forearm, so a splint is all she needs in order for her bones to heal. Here we have all the equipment. The adhesive tape, the cushion tape, and the wrap is all going to be used to secure the bones in place. The cotton cushioned wrap is going to be used to make the cat more comfortable. The two sticks are going to act as this splint. The scissors is used for any cutting we need, which I already have all these strips placed out to make their procedure easier and more convenient. The towel will be used to place over the cat's head. This will be used to make sure the cat does not bite anyone, and if they can't see what's going on, it'll hopefully make them more comfortable. And then the table is going to be used as the flat surface needed for this procedure. Alrighty, so we are going to start the procedure. So we're going to lay Cricket on her left side, since her fracture is in her right arm. And then my assistant will grab the skin on the back of her neck, just to ensure she doesn't bite anybody, to help restrain her. The towel is going to be placed over her head, just so she can't see anything, and hopefully it'll make her a little bit more comfortable. Sometimes cats don't really like this, so it may be very uncomfortable for them, and it'll just take a little bit more restraining. So Kristen here is just going to slightly push the back of her elbow, and it's just going to straighten the bone out just so we can splint it and make sure that it is straight starting off with, because you don't want to splint a broken forearm that is not in place or properly set. So we're going to start off with the wrap right here. And this wrap is just used to act as a base for the splint, and it's adhesive wrap, so it's going to stick to the fur, but it's not going to pull it. So, and you want to overlap them going down the arm. You'll make sure it's tight, but it's not too tight to cut the circulation off. So after that, we're going to go with some cushion tape, and this is going to be used to set the foundation for the splint. This is more sticky, and it's going to be more sturdy than the wrap, but it's not on the fur, so it's not going to cause any pain to the cat. Then you want to make sure this is very tight so that all the bones are immobilized. So after that, we're going to start with the splint. You're going to put the sticks on each side of the arm. This is going to ensure that it doesn't move. And then the adhesive tape is going to be placed on each end of the extremity. This is essentially like a cast, but it's for fractures that aren't as severe. So once we have that, we're going to place the roll of cotton. This bandage right here is going to ensure the cat is comfortable and make sure it does not pick at the splint as much as possible. I'll ease some tension on her leg. So after this, we'll place a strip on each end of the cushion tape, just to make sure the cotton stays in place. And you don't have to cover the entire leg. The paw can be out because the paw is not broken, the forearm is, so that does not need to be covered, but it will need to be straightened out. So then we will finish with adhesive wrap. This is just going to stick to the entire splint, and it's going to be very sturdy. It's a thick material, so it will ensure that the cat does not get through any of the layers of bandages. And cover both ends, and then at the end you will make sure that the splint is not mobile, it can't move, that the bone looks straight, and she is all checked out. It's not moving, and just maybe a little bit uncomfortable for them. So it's not moving right here, and it looks like it is in place. So at the end, you're just gonna, make sure the cat's okay, make sure it can walk, and it's not in pain. If it was in pain, you would be able to hear it or it'd be visible. And that is how you place a splint on a broken leg of a cat.